Well, welcome back to Cityline. Did you know the Tacoma Dome is celebrating its 40th anniversary? It doesn't look that old, does it? Well, we're going to find out what they have in store. I have two fabulous guests that have it all planned out, so just start taking notes right now. Please join me in welcoming John McLeese. You are the Tacoma Venue and Events Assistant Director. Welcome to Cityline.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's good to have you here. You brought with you Mr. Chris Sigg, Tacoma Public Schools Worksite Learning Coordinator. Chris, welcome.
Thanks, Amanda. Great to be here.
You two, did you guys call each other this morning
I know.
and say, what are you wearing?
Same here.
Yeah,
Very similar.
This is, you guys, boy, this is good. I mean, you're setting the bar for everybody else very high, I must say. John, this month, the Tacoma Dome celebrates 40 years, and you've been at the Dome for over 20 of those years. Tell us a little bit about that Dome's history and some of your favorite memories.
You know, it's been a hell of a ride being at the Dome for so long.
Yeah.
And I've been there a little over 22 years. The events I've seen, the amount of people that have been in through the building, over 31 million people have come through the doors in the 40 years that the building has been there. It's something that when the building started in the 70s, or at least when the idea of the building started in the 70s, the campaign, A Dome of Our Own, was started in early 80. The bond issue passed in 81, summer of 81. The first shovel went in the ground, and April 21st of 83, the building opened to a grand celebration, and we're still going strong today.
Yes.
You talk about some of the, or you asked me about some of the memories that I have of the Dome. Part of the reason why the building was built, the WA events that we have there, it brings the community together, it brings the state, the region together. Some of the community events that we have are endless amount.
Yes.
Some of the amount of events that we've had, whether it's the Sonics or the concerts or the Tacoma Rockets back in the day, the Tacoma Sabercats were the hockey team we had. Some of my favorite concerts that I remember, early 2000s, Elton John and Billy Joel.
Yes.
Was a great one. As we're showing some of the Fleetwood Mac, the Who, Rolling Stones. I know back in the day, in 2008 was a big year for us with some very good opening acts. Taylor Swift opened for Roscoe Flats as a teenager. And and she wasn't the opening act; she was the opener act.
Exactly.
So when people were just walking in the door, there's a 17, 18-year-old Taylor Swift, and now she's selling out Lumen Field. Also in 2008.
One more memory.
Oh yeah. All right. Lady Gaga opened for New Kids on the Block back in the day, and you didn't even know who this person was, and here she is up there singing.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, my favorite memory, having it turned into a drive-through to get your COVID vaccine. I looked at that and thought, are you kidding me? I saw Fleetwood Mac here.
Yeah.
But now it's saving lives. What an incredible transformation. So how are we celebrating this rich community history? Tell us, John.
Yeah, well, the Dome is celebrating its 40 year like we did our 30-year anniversary. It's a year-long celebration. There's an initiative that Mayor Woodard's put out as far as a proclamation that April 21st is Tacoma Dome Day.
There it is.
We have the annual, which usually has been annual, the T-Town event.
Yep.
It's the April 28th and 29th. It's the third time it's been at the Dome. And then also we have a documentary coming out in August that's going to detail the history of the Tacoma Dome.
Wow. Okay, so Chris, give us some background. How did this event come about?
Well, pre-COVID, we used to have job fairs for students. It's kind of an internal TPS thing where kids would show up, and we would do a lot of our employer partners, entry-level employment for students. They'd come with their resumes, do a little job search, and actually would get jobs on the spot. And then COVID came, and then we wanted to bring something back. We wanted to exit COVID and have something for our employer partners and the local community and the businesses who were actually at the time hurting for employees.
Yes.
And we had a lot of students looking for work. So my colleague Brady Becker and I, we thought, let's put on a hiring fair. This was last April, right here on the hilltop at People's Center, and we had 65 vendors show up and almost 1,000 participants. Some estimate about 1,000. So students getting hired on the spot, doing job search, and there was a partner there, Corsmo Construction, and they were doing some hands-on events. And so we met with Tuli Lushaba with Corsmo Construction, And we partnered with her for the rest of the year, and they came up with the idea, we came up with this idea to help celebrate our Summer Jobs 253 10-year anniversary celebration as we transitioned into Jobs 253.
Okay.
And so, of course, we sponsored a trades and hiring fair. We had 40 vendors and almost 500 people. And so it was a huge event,
Yes,
hands-on
it was.
activities. Yeah, it was great. And so at the end of the event, our office is sitting around, and I came up with this crazy idea. I said, hey, how about we do a trades and hiring fair and have it at the Dome? And everybody looked at me like I was crazy.
I bet.
My boss, Adam Kulas, he's a new CTE director at the time. He was the only one who said, I like that idea. You know, and we didn't even think that it was going to be perfect timing for the 40th anniversary. We just
And
thought, hey,
here
let's
it
throw this
is.
thing together at the time. And so here we are.
So the parents that are watching this may be thinking, well, you know, my student goes to a job fair in the gym in our district, and why would I want to come into the Dome and be overwhelmed by all of this? Why is it important, and why is it different than them going into their library and checking out something on the computer?
Well, trades and hiring fair. So really, it's a hiring fair. Students are going to be prepped at their school.
Yep.
Students are going to be ready to go. They're going to come to the Dome. We're busing in 1,000 or more. We're expecting more than 1,000 from all the high schools.
Chris.
So really, yeah, it's a lot of coordination. Trust me, it's a lot of. At the building level, we have a lot of building champions. We have a lot of people supporting this, and so kudos to them.
Yes.
It's, you know, the equitable access to all students is important to Tacoma Public Schools. So we're bringing that to students to come to the hiring fair to do some job research on the hiring side. They're gonna be employers conducting interviews. They're gonna be the employers are gonna be hiring, and also there's the trade side. So students are going to be able to come, and they're going to be able to do some hands-on activities with trades and do some career research and career exploration. So it's both those things combined where you're able to have access for all students.
So tell us about some of the employers who will be participating in this experience.
Yeah, so it's, again, it's trades and hiring. So on the trade side, we're going to have all the unions represented. We're going to have general contractors. We're going to have subcontractors. We'll have organizations like Boeing and Sound Transit. So students will be able to experience the trades hands-on. We're going to have scissor lifts, dump trucks.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Well, maybe they can talk you into taking a ride up on one of the scissor lifts.
Yeah,
huh?
I'd be happy to. I love
think
that
that'd be
kind of
fun.
stuff. Yes.
So they get to experience some hands-on activities with the trades. They get to talk to employers. They get to see what the future might be for them. And at the same time, they're able to job search and obtain employment if that's what they're looking for. We're providing free sandwiches, free lunch for students on Friday. The Dome's providing free hot dogs for anybody who wants to show up.
Oh, hello.
And on the employer side, those entry-level employers, we've got dozens and dozens of our employers from across the city that are going to be looking to hire the 16 to 24-year-olds that are going to be showing up. Organizations like Old Navy, Panda Express, or Taco Time, and you name it. We've got dozens and dozens. We've got
love
120 vendors.
John, tell us more about T-Town.
Yeah, as Chris was mentioning, we will have a free hot dog bundle, so there is free food, but it's a community event. It's a free event for the families to come out and just get face-to-face with the city departments. Tacoma Police will be there, Tacoma Fire will be there,
Nice.
Public Works will be there with their big trucks that work on our city lights. HR will be there, environmental services. So it's a good chance to get face-to-face with the people that work in the city. And just to talk about what we do. The kids will be able to touch a truck. You know, they'll be able to get close to the fire trucks or close to the ambulances, the police boat, you know, the big trucks that Public Works has to offer. So it's an event that it's great for the families. We'll have live entertainment. We have a live band playing the different decades that the Dome has been open.
Oh, I love
I can mention the free hot dog bundle. You know, along with the job fair next door, it's going to be a great chance for the public to come in and just be a part of the Dome. And we're also giving backstage tours, so you can be in a locker room that some of these great acts have been in over the years.
That is incredible. So Chris, is this an opportunity, as I look at this beautiful footage, is it an opportunity only for Tacoma students, or if you are somebody who is in your 20s and just got laid off, can you jump in on this?
Oh, absolutely.
Yay!
We get a lot of calls on this, so my simple answer is it's open to anyone and everyone.
Okay.
You know, it's an opportunity to set the stage to be able to celebrate partnerships and community. So it's anybody who wants to show up, and you're welcome. Come get a job, come get a hot dog, come get a sandwich.
They're good hot dogs, I gotta tell you.
They are good hot dogs.
So John, before we wrap things up, you've mentioned a 40th anniversary documentary in production. How can viewers get involved with that, and where can they see it?
Yeah, it's going to be debuted in August, or a screening will be held in August, but they can go to tacomadome.org, which is the Tacoma Dome website, get more information. You can be a part of this documentary if you like. Just go to the website and take a look at it, and you'll see the information on it. So.
And your 5 minutes of fame is waiting for you.
Oh, yeah.
Have you two done this documentary yet?
I have not. No.
You have not?
I have
Okay,
not yet.
Okay, so this is the last minute here, John. What else is coming to the Dome in 2023? And what is it going to be doing, the Dome, to celebrate this rich history of our community?
Yeah, we're looking forward to 25 graduations in June. It's
Oh my
the
gosh.
annual,
Yes.
the annual get together of all the families
Yes.
for a great life event for their young adult. 25 graduations, and right in the middle of it is our first K-pop sold out event with a group called Twice.
Yes.
It's we're looking forward to that in June, and then October we got some big shows coming. We got Morgan Wallen, which is almost sold out. 2 Pink shows, an Avenged Sevenfold, which is just added. Our usual RV show, and the 41st annual Tacoma Holiday Food and Gift. Yes. We have a very aggressive booker, Jeff Brown. He wants to bring the community to us, and he wants to keep us busy.
Yeah, well, he's doing a good job. And of course, we've been showing the website below both of your handsome faces so people can write that down, get on there, and see what else there is that may pique their interest. Gentlemen, thank you so much for reminding us that we have 40 years and we have 40 more years to go, and really making this an event for everybody. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
My
Thanks,
pleasure.
Yeah.
When we come back, Tacoma Little Theater will be in the house. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back after this quick break.